Hello, I know no one can hear this, but today is day 3 and I was gonna be a little lazy and not do it, but I thought about it and I was like, God doesn't take a break for one day of my life. He's always working, constantly. So I should always, at least give him a couple minutes, give dedicated time to this. Today I'll be reading the verse Ezekiel chapter 18 verse 21, and I don't have it. I'm just like reading, like I just read it and I wanted to, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it says but if the wicked turn from his ways and keep my statutes and my commandments, then surely he shall not die, but he shall live. I went something along those lines. And I should do a better job. From now on, I'll probably have it written down to do a better job. The way I interpret it and the way I apply this to my life. I'm the sinner. I'm the worst sinner. I sin and sin again, and then I'm like a dog that turns back to its puke, I'm in this horrible cycle of just sinning. I'm not even living, when I sin. I just feel empty. I feel complete nothingness, and it's the worst feeling. It's a feeling of a lack of anything, I feel like I'm not there. Even if I'm out with friends or when I used to go out a lot, I just sometimes felt empty. I felt sinful and dirty, but empty. But when I'm obedient to the Lord, I feel struggle and I feel strife, but I feel and I'm alive, and it gives me life. And even when it's struggle, I still feel happy because I'm in a struggle, but the Lord is with me, and I know I'll be okay. And I'm being obedient. This is in part, the way I'd apply it to my life. It's just, today I contemplated about sinning, committing a sin. And I sin all the time without even knowing, but this is a sin that I knew, I was taking voluntary action if I did it. And, I was thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it. And, I was home all day. It was my day off from work, but I just had all this time on my hands, it's just, the thoughts just got in my head. And I thought to myself, let me get up, let me go to the gym. And even at the gym, I asked the Lord to not let me into sin. Even somewhere like the gym, you can sin. And, as I'm about to sleep right now, I realized I went the whole day without going through that sin. And, if I struggled, and I remember that struggle, but I feel so much at peace and happier knowing that I didn't get that instant gratification from that sin. I got that long-term gratification from being obedient to Christ. And someone like me who has sinned willingly, knowingly that it's a sin, knowing that it's going against God, and still doing it because I could not resist temptation. Even someone like me can just follow rules by turning to God, just being who I gotta be. I also can live and escape this feeling of death, both spiritually and physically. That's all for today. See you guys tomorrow. Amen.